Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick video going over my track from the December 12 hackathon. This should be a fairly quick video. It's not a long track, and I'm a fairly beginning producer by all standards. So if you see anything that I do that's just like bad, let me know nicely. But yeah, the song starts off with a couple field recordings I took from mountains near my house. Fairly simple. I ran them through this mastering processor here, which just adds some nice focus. I pushed the volume up a bit, added some width, and then I used Ozone Imager to stereoize it because it just sounds much better in stereo. So much better. And I have a utility on here just to fade out the volume over time later on. Pretty simple automation right before the, or right when the violin comes in at the beginning. And the violin track is, it is a sample orchestra library that I bought. It's called the Philharmonic, done by IK Multimedia. This mastering processor is also from IK Multimedia. I just kind of bought this pack a while ago, so I kind of use their stuff all the time. I also used the imager on this track as well to add some nice stereo to it. It's pretty simple so far. What I wanted to do here, so you see the next thing I have come in is this synth string sound. I wanted to switch from using a synthetic sound, or from using like a sample sound to a synthesizer, just because the track later on is more synth based, so I wanted to bring that in. This is just a preset from this free synthesizer called Vital. I really love this thing. This is the string quartet, or the, let's see, what is it? I changed it up a little bit so it doesn't say the name of it up top. Synthetic quartet, and it's a free. This is a free plugin, unlike the other two I showed you so far that I bought. I think Ozone Elements might be free. I can't remember. Or the imager at the very least. So this is just like a string thing. I wanted this nice little like, I wanted to bring in some cello kind of sound before I got into my little piano bit here. And this piano sound is just the grand piano instrument rack from like that comes stock with Ableton. And I added the chords underneath, fade out the Foley, and then I add in this kind of bass string. This is another Vital preset. Actually, I think it's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one. It's just lower down, obviously. And then that's the drone. So this is where that drone comes in after the piano stops. Oh, and there's my little Zelda ornament. Gavin picked that out. And then I really love this this plugin. As you'll see, I use it quite a lot. So this is another Vital patch. This is actually one that I created. It's unfortunate that it's just saying initialized preset for all of these, because that's not what it is. This is actually a preset that I made. I called it Underwater ARPs because it's just kind of like a, let's see, I can play a little bit of it. So you can see I'm just playing one note here, but the sound here, so it's like a underlying just classic kind of wave here, and then this is a wave table that I have a little bit of movement in, with a little bit of like a few voices, and then it's just kind of arpeggiating on the first, fourth, and fifth above the fundamental pitch that I'm playing on the keyboard. It's just a fun little thing. So it makes these really nice pads. Obviously, so I just really wanted to use that here. The chords that I use, it just starts off with a, let's see, this was just an A minor chord, and then I move up to a D major chord. I don't know why I got so quiet. Yeah, moves up to D major chord with a 4, with the 4 sustained in it, and then I move into this nice stack of fourths, which you also noticed. So it's just G, C, F, B flat in a stack, and then I move back to this A minor kind of chord, but instead of playing the third, which is the minor third, C, I just play the fourth, which is E, and leave out the minor third. So it's a little more ambiguous, and I just really liked that progression. But that's why it's so quiet, because the automation. Anyway. Yeah, and I just kind of bring that sound in. And what you kind of hear over time there is I just have the mod wheel modulating the filter cutoff. So you can go over to the effects here, and I just have the mod wheel on this filter. So I just open up the filter over time with some automation here. You see that? Oh, you don't see that. See the mod wheel. Yeah. So I just kind of open it, close it, open it. Pretty simple. Then, so here, once we get to the drums, I had done something similar on another draft that I had that I might share with you guys, but basically this is a pretty dry drum sound, so I'll play it without the reverb. You'll see here. Oh, yeah, let's start here. Here it's just like a really dry drum sound, but then I add Valhalla Supermassive, which is like just adds a crazy amount of like ambience, and that's what the whole like reverse. So this is just reverse a delay of eighth, where it reverses the sound and plays it on the eighth note, and I have the, I just kind of messed with the settings here to get the sound that I was going for. So I just have that playing under everything. Oh, and you see here, so this is the same chords, I just switched them down an octave. I wanted them on a different track, just because I did some different things with the sound. And then this lead here is another Vital preset. Man, it doesn't keep them. This is called Distant Majestic Lead, free preset. And then I add in this arpeggio, which, you guessed it, is another Vital preset. So. Oh, and then also a sub comes in here, which is also another Vital patch. So, as you see, I really like this. I wish it told me, I'm pretty sure this is a a sub bass pad that I made, but I can't tell. I feel like it might just be this, either this moving sub patch that I made, or this sub with some like harmonics on top so you can kind of pick it out a little more. Yeah, and that's the basics of my track. For the very last bar here, I just automate Valhalla to be off. Looks like for some reason, oh yeah, it got turned off because I messed with it, re-enabled the automation, right? So I just turned it off, and then I turn it back on for the very last note, which is that snare hit. Yeah. Oh, and the very last thing I do here at the end is just bring in this other sub sound, and that, as you may have guessed, is just another vital preset. And I have these all off screen, so I have to keep dragging them over. But yeah, it's just like a really low sub bass sound. And I can share all these presets with you guys for Vital if anyone's interested in Vital. I have some other tracks down here at the bottom for other ideas I was working on. I just kind of kept them there. I could have just deleted them, but yeah, this was a little track that I ended up with. Pretty simple. If you have any questions about it in particular, I might have forgotten something, so just let me know, and I'll explain it. Oh, one last thing here. At the very end, I did add, I did use this free plugin called Fresh Air, just to add a whole bunch of like, just some more air to the thing in general. So this is without, and this is with. So just adding some mid and some high clarity. I liked it. And then, so you can hear it over here too. I'll play it with and without. This is with. And this is without. So it just added like a lot of presence to it. I really liked that. And I do use this mastering console plugin just to kind of like even out everything and kind of bring it all, like make it a lot warmer. Yeah. So that's it. If you have any questions about my presets or anything you see here, just let me know. It was a lot of fun making this and sharing it with you guys. So hope to do it again. See you guys around.